When buyers want to get into their dream house in Florida, they call me. I'm part mom, part realtor, and part dreamer.
Yes!
I show the client an inspiration house that's usually out of their price range.
This place is amazing. Can we afford it?
Then we take all the design elements that they love and put it into a house that they can afford. So this is the bungalow on the water.
Wow.
My mom does the design.
She's an artist. She's going with it.
My dad runs the books.
You're splitting the room. That's what you want to do.
My mom and I get into it on every job. This needs to be, this is pulling green.
I'm done.
Which is why I'm glad that I'm the boss.
Laura, what are you doing?
That's not how I said it.
Sometimes I think she's getting revenge.
And together we're building an empire.
How did they manage to come up with this? How did they think about this?
So my husband was a professional baseball player for 14 years, so we lived everywhere. I'm a mom, so I have 2 kids. My husband is in the baseball world, so he's gone all the time. Still got it! It's not easy to juggle. Like, it's hard as hell. You're dealing with people's lives, right? I've had back-to-back closings, back-to-back inspections. I have 12 agents that work for me. They're all female, and I think that women really get a bad rap for cattiness. I get that question a lot. You have 12 chicks, and it's like, no, I have 12 badass women that work for me, including my mother. The thing about the Palm Beach area is you can live whatever lifestyle you want. You can have a 1-bedroom condo on the water. You can have a multi-million-dollar home on the water. There's a piece of paradise for everyone here in Palm Beach, and I get to give it to them. What could be better than that? Today I'm meeting with Aaron and Joe Colucci. They live in an apartment in Jupiter, and they have 3 boys. Aaron homeschools all of them. And also, by the way, Joe works from home, and they have a dog.
Hi, I'm Erin Colucci.
And I'm Joe Colucci.
And we really need a bigger place to live. It's just not working for us right now, and we need more space, and we need to not be on top of each other.
So we're really looking for a place with a big open floor plan.
We need a space that I can work in as a kitchen, a separate office space for Joe, and as well as a retreat for Joe and I at the end of the day to get away and have our own space.
I have a dining room table I made with my dad that's really important to me, and I want to make sure that there's room for it so it has a special place in our new home.
They've been clients for a while, and we've been on more house hunts than I can count. They have a little bit of analysis paralysis right now. They have an all-in budget of $450,000, but their wish list is pretty high. So I found a house in a great neighborhood that is in their price range. It needs a renovation to make it what they want, but with their budget and the cost of the house, we can make it happen. We've looked at it a few times, and they just aren't sold.
I love the big ceilings, but it's really dark. And then the bathroom really was like a long closet, and that toilet is right where you open the door. I mean, there's zero privacy for us.
So today I'm bringing them to a house that has all the elements they want, that we could pull off in the house that they can afford. And so I'm hoping that this home will inspire them to buy into the renovation that I want them to do. Good to see you. Good to see you, Joe. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you this house for some inspiration, and then your eyes are widening. What you got, Aaron?
This place is amazing. Can we afford it?
It's definitely inspirational.
So I'm gonna show you how you can afford it. But let's go inside and take a look first.
Okay. Oh my goodness. This is unreal.
The ceilings
Look
are
at
great.
the beams. I love
I
the
knew
beams.
you would love those, right?
Yeah.
The beams really absorb a lot of the sound.
With me working from home and having the 3 boys, it's something that is an issue. Any way we can control the volume, it would be spectacular.
This home has an open layout. Also, the kitchen is wide open, so there are no blind spots. Total sight line across the entire room.
This is really nice. This is where we like having family time and having the kids with us and being able to see them all. It's a really nice layout.
I didn't realize that until I became a mom. Man, like hide and go seek is like real life when you become a mom. You're like, okay, but where are you though, really? Like Marco, but really Marco. Polo. Oh, I see you. Okay, cool. What do you think of this dark countertop?
It's beautiful. I would be able to see if it was dirty so that I can clean it. We do lots of kitchen science experiments, so it needs to be something that's gonna be durable and absolutely hold up to whatever we throw at it.
What about the white cabinets?
Yeah, no. I love the style of them. I even love the handles. I love the darker look on it, but the cabinets are just a little too light. And even this back countertop is just a little too light. Give us a week, maybe even just a day, and it's gonna be covered with handprints everywhere. I do spend a ton of time with my children, and as much as I love them, I also would love to have a space at the end of the day that when they're in bed, that I can go and relax and really have my own space.
So, master bathroom, I know is something that's super important to you.
Yes.
So right now you have, the kids are like in and out of your space, and check this out. It has a tub, a shower, stuff.
The wet room with the rain shower head is phenomenal.
1, 2 sinks.
Very impressive.
Wow.
And dedicated wash closet.
I love that it's open. We've got some space in here. Joe can be in here. I can be in here. We could have all of the kids in here.
Now,
It's
mind
really
you, I
light.
don't want the kids all in here.
Well, yeah, but let's be realistic too. It's gonna happen.
So this home is on the market right now for 1.2 million.
Yeah, that's nowhere close.
A little bit higher than the budget you had told me, which is $450,000.
Yeah.
With a budget of $50,000 for the renovation, we'll be able to give you the fundamentals of this home in the other home we've been looking at. Stick with me here. Let's take a drive.
If Holly was telling us, oh no, I can make this happen, I mean,
And stay in our budget.
and stay in our budget, yeah, that goes without saying. It would be tough to pass up.
With their budget, the only area around here that they can afford is Jupiter Farms. I've shown them this home before, and they just weren't getting it. Like, they walked in and they were like, no, Holly, this is like a bat cave. It's, you know, the kitchen's kind of weird. So now that we've seen the inspiration house and we go directly into the Jupiter Farms house, I'm hoping that they can see it. Hey guys.
Hey, Holly.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Big wide open lot?
I mean, the lot is awesome. It really is. It's probably the best thing about it when you're pulling up and you see how huge this is. Our kids are gonna
The
love
best thing about it, how cute is the curb appeal?
The house is cute. I love the color.
So, looking at this now with fresher eyes, we have that big open floor plan potentially, right? So we
Yes.
can open this up, take this countertop down, and you have that similar no blind spot kind of kitchen. Picture this. So this all being one level.
Okay.
What do we think of this kitchen after seeing?
You know what? There's a lot of things I like about it. I like the style of the cabinets. Not the color, but I do like the style of them. I don't like the white.
The white wasn't good,
No.
but this is a
Yeah,
good
which
one.
one? No.
White or
Neither. Don't like either of them. Got it. We could make them a different color. They could be a gray or a dark blue or maybe a black even without having to completely take them out and do something different in the kitchen.
This ceiling, it is perfect for beams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do some really cool beams here to help mitigate the echo factor.
That's awesome. It's a double win for us.
The one thing that you guys mentioned about this house that you didn't like was that there wasn't like a natural dining room, right? I think that your dad's table would be perfect right here.
About 5 years ago, my dad and I built a table together. It's near and dear to my heart. My dad passed away a couple years ago, so to be able to incorporate that and make it a part of the home would be really, really special. Yeah. Sorry. And it's what I want my kids to live up, you know, and grow up to know about and to know their grandpa because they were pretty young when he passed away. So it's special because it keeps the story going.
This is where I'm going to really need your imagination.
Okay.
Master bathroom, which is kind of a steep departure from what we just saw.
Yeah.
Definitely needs a facelift.
That is not looking like a spot for relaxation. Can we put a tub in here?
Yes, we are going to get you a bathtub and a closet for the toilet, so you're not like in the middle of the room. I'm going to have to figure out how, but we'll make this Aaron's zone.
I'd have to say that that would definitely be one of the ones that I'm most suspect about it actually being able to be pulled off.
How are we gonna do it space-wise?
I'm hoping that my mom can come up with some kind of strategy to make that happen, and if she doesn't, then well, pray for me. This house is listed at $420. I think we can get it around $400. You guys have given me $450 as your top line budget, right?
Yep.
I think we can do this renovation project for $50,000.
Okay.
That would include, you know, all the modifications. If I can make all of those things happen for $50,000 and we can get the house for $400, are we ready to make an offer?
If it can be done for $50,000, I'm in.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go write it up.
All right, awesome.
The seller accepted the offer at $400,000, so we have a really clean number at $50,000. Aaron and Joe have been explicit that they do not want to go over 50 grand for the renovation. Now that the seller has accepted the Colucci's offer of $400,000, my mom can get started on the design.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my God, let me take this. So we added a design and renovation component to our business, and it has been gangbusters. Having my mom running the design and renovation business is having an extension of myself, taking this client from the vision to reality. We need to level this countertop so that it's like a very clean line of sight. Like if we did like soapstone or something like really dark and vibey.
Soapstone is very porous. With 3 boys, you're
Yeah,
not
we did
going to
talk
want that. Maybe we go with concrete It'd be less expensive. I have somebody that can actually mold the countertop. It would save us thousands. How important is it to keep the size?
Extremely. We have to keep the size.
And you promised them that too. We're dealing with plumbing, electricity, and space. Very expensive.
Okay, so they love the idea of having beams. It's super echoey in here, right? So if we do these like cool beams, like they're cosmetic, you know, so, but it helps with the echo.
Beams are very expensive. If you're going for real beams, that's way out of our price range, Holly.
This is where my mom and I just really get heated. She is just the Bad News Bears budget girl.
They want wood, and you promised them wood?
Yeah.
No, you did.
I don't even want to tell you what I told them we could do in the bathroom. You're gonna be so mad at me.
Oh my God.
Okay, come here.
I'm already calculating that we're probably about $5,000 over budget.
Something that's super important to her is having a tub.
Are they gonna take away the shower then?
No. Yeah, no, I did promise it though, so.
Oh my gosh, Holly.
And I just see her eyes widening, which is the telltale sign for me to like hightail out of there, out of the conversation, like land the plane, abort.
I'm looking and I'm thinking, where is this possibly gonna fit? We've got a toilet next to a shower, and she wants all of this in this tiny little space.
Okay, so is there anything that like I can do or that like?
Oh God, no.
Okay, try to make as much of it fit into 50,000. Work.
I just like wiggle my nose and make it work. Now I'm starting to worry about this particular project because I really don't know how we're gonna make this work.
Bye.
All right,
Sorry.
honey.
Bye.
Jeez.
My mom's been working really hard on the design, and I think she's come up with a brilliant solution for our money problems.
Hey, Holly.
Hey.
How are you?
The only male on our team is my dad. Like, my dad's role on our team is just like, he'll take care of it.
Like in any family business, and we fight. She bosses me around, but I know she knows what she's doing.
Did we ever figure out where exactly those beams are going to go? We're trying to buffer the noise with the vaulted ceilings and the tile floor. So we decided that we were going to suspend some beams so they can keep the vault, but keep the noise down. We're going to have so much going on in here.
I don't know. It's either we're gonna go with an even number or an odd number, right? We could either do 3 or we can do 6.
What is the cost difference between 3 and 6?
Per beam, approximately, it's gonna cost about $1,200.
Per beam?
Yes.
Are you serious?
So let me ask you a question. Are you going this way, or are you going in line with the roof?
No, we're going this way.
Wouldn't visually...
No.
Well, so here's
No. Listen to Harm, because Harm, you surprise me all the time.
If you draw that straight down this way and then go this way for 3 beams, you have exactly what you want because the table
Yes.
is wood.
Yeah.
We create a seam here, and then it's beam, beam, beam that are not being suspended. He's extremely logical, extremely rational, which is something that you and I are often not. Most importantly, guys, honestly, the reason I love this so much is that it defines her dining room.
Right.
So her dad passed away 2 years ago, and he and her built this dining room table together, which is so special to her. In her current apartment, she can't use it because it's too big. I feel like she would be able to really see and feel the formal dining room space if this room was defined by those beams. And good call. I can't believe I almost shut that down. Like, good job. We have a reveal to the Colucci's tomorrow morning, and everything is coming together. Aaron and Joe have told me about certain things that they do want. It's critically important that we hit those things. This color is terrible. This is like the worst color I've ever seen in my life. This whole thing clashes. This, all clashes. This needs to be, this is pulling green. This should be white. If we're doing that, not white.
Holly has decided that she doesn't like what I've designed.
This combination looks terrible.
You know what? It would have been really great if you would with us along the way for the last month, coming our day of and being comfortable. Holly likes bright white, but it's about our client who's from the country, and she likes an earthy country look.
That's another issue. That's another issue. It's the floor's like warm, right? And so
We're trying to get away from this. She doesn't want this color. That's what we're trying to get away from.
Right. So tensions are high right now. You know, there's certain things that that I don't agree with and that I don't like. And unfortunately for my mom, I am not afraid of voicing those opinions, and so we always get into it. This is not the thing yet.
And we changed this.
I just should have spoken
blue
up
out.
sooner. No, I should have spoken
Well, you
up
should
sooner.
come sooner. This is my profession. When she undermines me, my reputation's at stake. Ultimately, I have to just step aside and let her have her way. She doesn't negotiate with her mom.
This looks good.
Do what you want. But I'm done.
Last night was intense, as it always is. You know, we're hustling to get things done and, you know, knocking out the punch list. Always last minute changes that we have to, you know, sometimes by me, unfortunately. Hopefully the Coluccis will absolutely love it. Hi! Yay!
I can't wait to see this.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. So do you.
Hi.
This is gonna be awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Very
I mean,
excited.
I can't
It's
believe
been a
it's
lot.
here.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
I can't believe this is the same place. It's like a beautiful home. This is unbelievable.
Oh my God, Joe, the counters. This is unreal.
This is amazing.
I can't believe this is the same house. It's new and it's fresh, but it's warm too. It's not, like that was one of my
Yes.
biggest concerns with the other house, the Inspiration House we saw,
Yes.
is everything was so white and so clean and so not us. Like this feels like a family home.
Sure as Erin walks in and one of the first freaking things she says is, you know, I feel the ambiance, it really feels warm, I love that you didn't use white. And I was like, well, I guess. My mom was like, I'm telling you, Erin does not want white anything. Literally, we got into like the biggest argument about it. That's so funny. You just like literally just shut me down. Oh, well, she was right about that. So the design of every home starts somewhere. And the design of this home really started with finding a home for your dining room table.
It feels like it fits, like almost like the space was made to fit.
That's
this
exactly
table.
what we did. We literally made this space to fit the table.
You know, we've had many meals there at that table with her father, with family, with visitors and friends. So it means a lot to us.
Let me walk you through a couple of cool things. So these beams typically all together would have cost about $12,000, but we were able to do them for cheaper, and I'll tell you why. So these are actually hollow, which is better for echo and also better for the weight on your roof. So we did all of this for $2,600. So we saved almost $10,000 by Crystal making them hollow and mounting them with faux brackets. So these brackets are also hand painted. So the countertop, something that was really important to me was to be able to see everything that's going on.
I can see the front yard, I can see the backyard, and I can see the house all
Yes.
at one time.
Yes.
That's amazing.
This, if you remember, in the Inspiration House, it was a big black soapstone countertop, right?
Yeah.
So a slab this big with a single basin sink, it's like $10,000. So instead, this is actually concrete.
Durable.
Right?
Extremely durable.
Yeah. So we were able to do this countertop for $2,600. Whoa. But my favorite part is this live edge. So she chiseled it. So feel this texture versus this, right?
It's so smooth up top, and then it like feels like stone.
It's layered 4 times, and there's rebar in here too. So there are big chunks of rebar to make sure it's super stable.
Incredibly solid.
Colucci proof.
It is Colucci proof, and then hand painted and then hand chiseled.
This is amazing.
I love it.
I can't believe
Absolutely
yeah,
love it.
It looks so natural. I can't believe that that's what
Yeah.
All right, I'm so excited to show you about this little detail. Come on over here. The master bathroom has to feel like Erin's space. You know, she has all these boys all the time, everywhere. She wants a bathtub. It's like a must-have for her.
I know there's been a couple of nights where she's woken up and said, oh, geez, what if it looks this way? What if it looks that way?
All right, go ahead and swing that open.
I can't believe this is the same place. Holy cow.
This is unreal. Like,
This is
Holly,
amazing.
the tile. The tile. This
It was
is
a little nook before. This place is huge.
this wall. That adds like a level of like glamour to it.
I feel like I'm in a magazine.
This is
I just
it.
walked into a
This
magazine.
is perfect for a magazine.
Yeah.
So we did compromise a toilet. So where did we put the toilet space? So go ahead and swing this open. Wow.
Oh my, this is the best toilet closet ever.
This is amazing.
The bathroom is my favorite part of the house. My mom worked so hard to make it exactly what Erin wanted.
Love it.
It's incredible.
You know, the space and the tub and her sanctuary.
Nicely done.
You like it?
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So amazing.
All the light coming in, and how big it is, the extra room. I mean, it's like a totally different place.
You're not going to want to leave.
This is it. This is where we're gonna stay.
You could bring your whole family in here.
No, we'll keep the kids outside. This is fine. Check it out, guys.
It's his Aaron's herb garden.
Can you believe how different this looks?
It's unreal that it's our house that looks like it's out of a magazine.
Do you see this?
Jeez. I
What do you
can't
think?
believe this is our house.
At the end of the day, what really brings my mom and I joy, and this sounds so cheesy, but it's so true, is seeing the look on the family's faces. And when Liam and Cullen and Ben ran through that house, I mean, that's just, my mom and I can, you know, all of our fights and tiffs and whatever, it's like I don't even remember what we were fighting about anymore.
And you know what's awesome? It's a great kitchen for mommy. And does mommy like to cook?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do we like to eat?
Yeah.
White would have looked better.
No,
No, it wouldn't. It would have
here-
destroyed what we were doing. Yeah,
We're done.
yeah.
And then suddenly it's over like that.
But you weren't.
And we move
That's what
on.
I'm saying.
But I was.
going,
That's what I'm
Did
saying.
I do that?
But you weren't. I mean, it was green. So, I mean, I
That's what I'm saying.
appreciate
I'm
where you were
agreeing with
coming
you.
from.
This is what I'm
Oh my
talking
God,
about.
I'm agreeing with you.
I'm agreeing with you.
You're agreeing and I'm happy.